All right, it's your boy Spankdog, aka Puffinstein, at YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. All right, so we're gonna be talking about the boys today. For those of you who don't know what that means, we're gonna be talking about the cops. You know, if they've been naughty or nice, if they're gonna get a Christmas present from Santa Claus, and in the videos you're gonna see they haven't been nice. So, but like sometimes when I want to point out what they do that's wrong, like off the top of the head, like, like whenever you need to remember, your point, sometimes you don't remember it. I mean, it happens more so with people that are nervous, but like for a dude like me, like I'll remember, but I don't want to I'll count on the fact that I'll remember it right there in the heat of the moment. So I'm gonna share one of the videos, and you're gonna see how they just can't stand to say they're wrong. They target people. There's a good chance they know that the person's innocent, and they still put them through the ringer. Make them miss work. Get fired. Their kids could be stranded somewhere, and it doesn't matter. So like I said, thank God that I've learned how to work StreamYard finally. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with reactions, you know what I'm saying? I just, since I write my own rhymes and I make my own beats, and I'm an artist, like I create a lot, like a person who draws, like, that's generation of your own art. But I'm not gonna say that the reaction video has not become an art, because I love the reaction videos. You know what I'm saying? And we all got to get money, man. Big shout out to all the people that do reaction videos. Just try to make it as spicy as possible, putting your own little twist on it. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, like even though I'm gonna be reacting to something, you're still gonna be getting a lot from me. My input, what I think of everything. It's my show. So even though we're gonna watch a clip from, oh, and not only that, I want to really shout out the person whose clip it is, their channel. Go to their channel, subscribe, show some love. You know what I'm saying? That's a definite. That's a big one for me. Whoever's video I share, take a look at the name of their channel and definitely go subscribe. And check them out, because not only because I'm commenting on one of their creations, just because the fact that they're also they just so happen to be a channel that's protecting our rights also. So we're gonna move on. I always said I was gonna do something I'm passionate about. So I love basketball, I love gaming, I love um, um I love sports, I love gaming, I love music. Those are like the three big ones for me. And then there's other ones that fall into play somewhere along the line. Because like hip hop involves graffiti, break dancing. I love break dancing. I can't break dance though, but I love it. I love DJing, but I can't DJ. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that I want to cover on this channel. I don't want to box myself into a corner. This is a broad channel, and I'm not gonna steer away from news and social issues like what we're talking about the cops right now. You see, if it wasn't a thing, I wouldn't even be talking about it. But this is a major thing. And like I said, for my loved ones that I know are in law enforcement, or for my friends, like whoever you are to me that's in law enforcement, most likely I'm not talking to you because a lot of my guys, they wouldn't get down like that. And there are good officers, you know what I'm saying? But if that badge or that firearm ever got to your head, we all make mistakes, but it's okay to say something's wrong and it's something you gotta correct. You know what I'm saying? I do it every day. I don't want cops. I want cops to stop thinking that they're like of a different race, like a more powerful. gladiator. They think they're like from a gladiator race, and like we're all peasants. You know, and they're robotic. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop. You got to think for yourself. You got to use your guts sometimes. If your gut's telling you not to do something, why are you still doing it? Because you really want to feel like you're that untouchable, like you're, you know, you're that powerful. You know what I'm saying? You got to feed your ego like that. I see female officers, you know, and I ain't even going to mention sexual preference, you know what I'm saying? Because it's irrelevant. But what I will tell you is that they be the first ones to hit. They be the first ones to want to knee somebody in the back and cuff somebody, you know, to prove that they could get it in. Like, you know, there's just one thing that matters. Does a person deserve to get taken down? And if you don't take them down. You know, seen them jump on this lady. Anyway, we're going to get to the first video right now. You know, this one is, you know, I don't like mentioning nationality, color of skin. When I just say person. But for the video's sake, this young black lady, she drives into a parking lot, and for that she's food. Like the cop is drooling. He's like, look at this black person driving into an empty lot. She has to be doing something. Meanwhile, she's a building inspector, you know, or she appraises homes or something like that. So I'm gonna let y'all guys take a look for yourself. You know. All right, guys, we're about to share it up. I'll let the guy narrate for you. Usually, I just narrate it, but I'll let him talk for a second.
22-year-old property manager Jelana Dunlap Banks visited a property in Fayetteville, North Carolina, at her boss's request to inspect and photograph illegally dumped trash. Officer Ryan Haddock of the Phil Police Department approached her while she was in her vehicle, later joined by Detective Amanda Bell. Despite claiming to be searching for a violent suspect nearby, a lawyer for Miss Dunlap revealed police radio traffic indicating otherwise. The encounter, captured on body camera, involved Officer Haddock questioning Miss Dunlap.
How you doing? I just saw you pull back over here. Any reason why you're back over here? You got any ID or anything on you? Well, I mean, it's all fine and dandy what you're telling me, but, I mean, you know, just kind of looks suspicious that you pulled out.
All right, so because she pulled in to a parking spot, that's suspicious? And you're gonna tell me it's not because of the color of her skin? What's suspicious about parking? Even if it's like a little bit of a lot or something, so what? You should be
out here in the middle of the field. Technically, you could be trespassing. Well, I don't know that. How do I know that?
Officer Haddock claimed that Miss Dunlap could be trespassing, according to a lawsuit she filed regarding this interaction. She requested to leave, but was told she couldn't. To lawfully seize her, officers would need reasonable suspicion of criminal activity.
They're trying to see if she'll slip up and give them the right to search her, run her name, anything, just so that in hopes that maybe she forgets she got a warrant, just anything. They're drooling right now. They'll take anything.
Which wasn't evident, even if Miss Dunlap.
So now they're saying that
had trespassed. It's unclear under North Carolina law. The statutes require clear intent or notification to trespass. The officers lacked reasonable suspicion solely based on her presence, as courts don't consider mere presence on private property enough for detention. In summary, Officer Haddock's claim of trespassing was legally questionable, lacking the required suspicion for detention under the Fourth Amendment standards.
No, just step out of the car. Just step out of the vehicle. Step out. Ma'am.
See, this is when it gets real crazy for me. But to be honest with you, he was already foul, in my opinion, just for even bothering her, for disturbing her day. Like, you don't know where she's coming from. I have an autistic child. It could have been where I was getting him on the school bus and he was having a tantrum and I had to deal with, aggressive behavior from my own child, which breaks my heart. And then let's say I got to roll up here to do my job now. And then these people just decide to destroy my day further. Not that my son just destroyed my day, but the tantrum, I could live without that. And I could definitely live without this. My son is a ray of sunshine, even though he's tough to handle. I love him. I wouldn't have it any other way. But anyway, that's another thing. I wouldn't trust the boys even with, my son. I've heard about them doing things to people that are special needs. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back to the video. See, this is what I meant about the female officer. Not saying that men don't do it, but like, this is an example of a female officer. I won't say that they're the majority or nothing like that. It just looks to me like they want to prove themselves, that they could get physical too, because by nature, men are the more stronger being. Unless a woman really works out, she could top a man. But, unless she goes all out trying to make it like that, by nature, men are stronger. So if you look, she's like just like jumping all over the lady for no reason. Rewind it a little.
Go ahead, just step out of the car. Just
Why
step
you
out of the
grab?
vehicle. Step out. Ma'am, all I've asked you for is your ID so we can make sure that you're not trespassing. Ma'am, step out of the car.
Okay, don't drag me out. Then get out of the car. I will if you will release my arm. Get out of the car. If you will release my arm.
Ryan, you get over there.
And she knows she's some type of wrong, because if she wasn't like wondering if she's wrong, she would have just pulled her out.
Yeah, she's refusing to come out of the car.
Because you're grabbing my arm very tightly.
Okay, now
You're
hang on.
grabbing my arm very
Let her go.
tightly.
Things have changed. Normally, he would have let her do, he would have let her get her slam on. You know what I'm saying? He would have let her slam her to the ground and all that. But we've changed things. The cameras have changed things. Those kids that audit, they've changed things. So for anybody that's out there and sees them, don't interfere with their business, because that's really what it is, man. If I'm gonna have a cop more leery of violating me because of these kids that audit, then I definitely would say don't interfere when they're handling their business.
She ain't going nowhere now. Look.
Let me go.
Okay.
And I'll.
This lady is a woman, and I say kids because I'm thinking about Auditing America. I believe that's the one. That's one of my favorites. It's the Spanish kid, and he has like a bunch of different people with him at times. But that's why I say kids, and some of them are kids, the other ones. But there's adult men actually. There's veterans. There's Republicans. You know what I'm saying? I said there's Republicans. Yeah, because they're more likely to side with the police. But once you've gotten your rights violated, it don't matter what party you'd vote for no more. Once you got a cop's foot on your neck, you might not care, whether you're a Republican or Democrat any longer. I know there's a lot of people out there that believed in the cops until the cop was actually violating their rights. They thought that day would never come. And then they're like, wow, I believed in them and they just treated me. You see it in Crash when they stopped Terrence Howard, and I believe it's Zoe Saldana. He never would have thought, because he's a prestigious director, that they would have treated him like that, and he's trying to be all like nice to the cop, and he just don't get it. The cop don't want to be your friend. So, but anyway, let's get back to this.
Okay, step back.
Don't start.
Okay.
Okay, it
now step
so
out
is.
of, okay, now
And you're not
the
getting it because I know I haven't did it.
Okay, well, step out the car.
Okay.
How many times have I asked you not?
Please, let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me because I
They
haven't
rocked her to
done
sleep.
anything. She's hurting me.
No, she's.
The car is like your house. So the same way they need a warrant to get up in your house, once you in that car is your protection. That's why they say, is it okay if we search the vehicle? You always say no. You know, you say, I feel safe in my car, and I'm not, the way you're acting, I'm not comfy with you right now. You know what I'm saying? Never disrespect the cop for no reason, though. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, like, if you're giving it to them, they earned it. Because if there's a dude out there trying to do the right thing, he should be praised. Because those would be some of the first, to start the wave of maybe them finally understanding, We all got to be better, bro.
After Miss Dunlap began recording the officers on her cell phone, Detective Bell approached the driver's side door and
Okay,
attempted
this is
to
what I
physically
didn't do
pull her out.
last time, too. Big shout out to Police Notes. Go get, look at this. Look at this. That's how messed up I was. I'm showing the guy's video. I'm not even subscribed. I'm subscribed now. It doesn't take nothing. Look at this. Watching the guy's video. A lot of people talk about that you don't hit like or subscribe and you're watching the video. You're still your own person. I can't tell you what to do. But definitely me vibing with you guys about the video, definitely he gets my subscription and like, there's no doubt about that. And he gets my advertisement. Go check out Police Notes. They're one of them, better channels. He has almost 100,000 subscribers.
Out of the car without warning. Officer Haddock joined in, and despite Miss Dunlap offering to step out if they released her arm, the officers continued pulling on her until they managed to remove her. Once out of the vehicle, they pushed her against it and forcibly handcuffed her. Courts acknowledge that officers can use reasonable force to remove a driver who refuses a lawful order to exit their vehicle. However, absent probable cause for arrest or clear safety threats, using force may be considered excessive. In this case, Miss Dunlap was suspected of a minor, non-violent offense with no
Sometimes they
evidence.
lag.
Saying you're under arrest? We were over here in this area looking for somebody. All right?
No, it ain't me.
No, it ain't you. All
Okay,
right?
so
Now he's kissing butt because he knows he's probably in trouble, and she can sense that he's backing down, and she got room to breathe now, but she's hyperventilating. They got her so angry.
Hold a second. Let me finish.
They
All right?
violated her.
He came over here to talk to you to find out if
It's
you know
not
anything
even
about
that.
what's
I
going
think
I
on.
just said I did it.
you see, it's more interesting. I'm not going by like violence and how much action, and like it was just interesting to me how she was doing nothing. She don't look. I mean, what is look hood? I see other nationalities, other cultures wear every name brand that the kids in the streets wear. So, and the same hairstyle. So we all look alike. She don't look no different than she could be somebody's counselor, anything. Like why would you just stop her just because she pulled up over there? There's property there. She didn't pull up into the woods. She pulled up. There's property right there that she's gonna check out. So I found this one a little interesting because of that. So I'm gonna jump to a different one. Like I said, I didn't want to get stuck on one too long. All right, this is another one I wanted to show you guys because I don't want to skip one too. The one that I want to show you guys too. That the guy is just so major cool. All right, so we're gonna show you this one. This is the young kid.
Wow, I just built the most amazing workflow on Monday.com.
You build your own workflow? Why? There are a bunch of amazing pre-made
Manager, fearing similar occurrences.
All right, this is the young kid. This is like I got like cousins and nephews like his age. It doesn't matter that they're Spanish and he's African American. My little cousins are in a bad neighborhood right now, and I don't. He might not even be in a bad neighborhood. So that goes to show you, just because It could be a skin color. It could just be because they were looking to catch a victim. Because let me tell you something. A solid arrest is when you stop somebody because you know they broke the law. If you fishing, you're playing yourself. If you don't even, you got to have, that's why you have to have a reasonable, articulable suspicion before the people have a hard time with that. Articulable, articulable, articulable. Who cares? They got to have a reason, and you can't just be jumping on people just cause. So I got respect for a cop that sees some stuff, looking like it's going down, and he could tell for sure it's popping, and he jumps on it. That's different. But when the kid ain't doing nothing and you're thirsty, you're just trying to catch a Vic. You just want to get your hands on his ID so you could run it and hope he has a warrant. And maybe you smell to see if he has breath on his liquor on his breath. Like all that's bull.
An internal complaint with the Fayetteville Police Department of the incident. Mr. Johnson did not have any cigarettes
let
in
me
his
show
hand.
you what happened with the
Okay,
lady.
let me take a look at you real quick. Can you stand up for me real quick? I'm just going to get a
Y'all
full
don't wanna know
frontal
that.
shot. All right. Here are your car keys.
Here we
Do
are.
you need anything else from me, ma'am? I know it's a little stressful, but
On October 25th, 2022, Miss Dunlap obtained a court order for the release of body camera footage and filed a federal lawsuit alleging unreasonable seizure, excessive force, and First Amendment retaliation. The lawsuit is pending. Due to this incident, she resigned from her position as a property manager, fearing similar occurrences. An internal
This is why I wanted you to see this. She don't even want to do the job no more. I'm not a person who exaggerates, but to say that she's exaggerating because she quit because she don't want to do that no more, she's traumatized. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no exaggerating in that. The first thing I wonder is it extra? It's not. The way he violated her, I wouldn't want to do that job no more neither. I would think maybe there's a way I could get a job where I can't, interact with them boys, at any second. And maybe she's looking for something where she's, in an office or something where the boys can't just violate her like that. It's crazy.
complaint with the Fayetteville Police Department was filed on September 8th, 2022, but there's been no public update on the investigation's outcome. On May 27th, 2020, a man named Amaury Johnson was accused by police officers of...
He said a man named Amaury Johnson. He ain't even a man. We'd be lucky if he's 19, 20. They said, like I said before, they said a man's, I would believe a human being. I don't know if it's both genders, but a man's brain doesn't stop developing until he's 26 years old, which means when you run into a person of the male gender at the age of 22, he still got 4 more years left of mind developing. In all actuality, whatever bit of extra brain strength you could get, you need. So 4 more years of advancement on your brain. I wouldn't say it's a dramatic increase, but still, 26 is when a man fully blossoms, cerebral wise.
of smoking in a smoke-free area while waiting outside a grocery store for his...
They're accusing him of smoking. Not only don't he not smoke, he don't got no cigarettes on him, nothing by him, nothing on the floor, no pack of bogeys on him, nothing.
Friends shopping. But at the time of the incident, Mr. Johnson did not have any cigarettes in his hand or pocket. The encounter was caught on body camera by Officer Matt Dages of the La Mesa Police Department.
If you know me, you know glasses have always been a big part of my life. Then, I got Evo ICL.
You off me, bro. Because you got me for it, bro. I already talked.
I wish, and it don't matter though, because, I ride for homie regardless. But I wish while he was in their presence, he would have articulated himself better, because he just repeats, "You're a goofy" a lot. And I get where he's coming from. They are goofies. But, like, just for like people out there that ain't in tune with what's popping like out there, and they would be, you know, and like I said, F them too, because they're stereotyping and being racist, but you still want people to look at you like you're a human being. The minute they hear you, all you say over and over again is, you know, insults to the cop or ebonics or whatever, they, you know, some ignorant people will label you. And like I said, I F them too. But you know, the more people that side with you, the better. And if that's the difference breaker, you know, you know, being more more calm and collected while it's going on, it would be a good look. And to articulate yourself better. But I don't know, you know, the kid's background, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you can talk to the officer with, use your words to let him know he's wrong, it looks so great, especially on camera. Because when the judge sees it, his sergeant sees it, the lieutenant, you know, they're gonna fire him quicker because you made him look that bad by staying calm. You know, he looks like he's ready. He's angry. You know, I don't want to predict what he would do, but he curses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I would have too. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I got caught doing something I shouldn't have done. You know, but it was a very minor infraction. I look at the report. Not look at the report. I find out that I'm in a certain. I was in the felony bullpens. I'm not a felon. Not that it matters like that, because I wouldn't give it. Trust me. I don't care if people know the whole truth and nothing but the truth about me. But what I'm saying is that we're gonna keep it clean. You know, kiddies could be watching. So it was a felony because I found out he lied on the report. Right there, I would have been, you know, I ended up getting 3 years probation. I did my punishment. It's in the past. It's in the misdemeanor section. Matter of fact, I think it was erased from my record after everything was over, literally. So I probably have no record regarding that one, you know. And but still, though, what I was saying is the cop lied on me. And literally, the lie that he told, I think that pushed it over the edge from being a misdemeanor to a felony, so he could get that that bigger notch, that bigger collar. And then also, man, listen, I'm not gonna get into it right now. Another time they took me in for something minor too, and the cop took his firearm and put it in my pocket, playing around. Like, I'm like, how could you even play like that? Then he takes it out my pocket. I'm cuffed. Like, you know, I was probably like 18 years. I was young, so he probably thought, you know, I couldn't do something stupid. He was crazy. They were like, you know, they were real corrupt when I was young. This is 30 years ago, 34 years ago, and it was really bad back then when it came to them getting away with stuff. Remember, the cameras weren't around. So, like, I know how disgusting it can get, you know, and God bless all the good officers out there that look at them like, you give me a bad name, y'all need to change, you know. If y'all are scared, how you think a store clerk feels? Store clerk got a more dangerous job than y'all, but he don't got the reason, the excuse to beat up everybody and shoot people. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got a job that's scary. Anyway, let's watch this kid. Like I said, you know, he could have worded himself better, but it's still obvious that they messed up.
Just come in straight. You look goofy as hell, bro. Stop touching me, bro.
And he got a friend, a partner that happens to be a white kid, and it works to his favor because not only is the white kid white, he's official. You know, that's why I told you color don't matter. The same color of person that's trying to make his world negative, out of nowhere comes his friend who's white also and tries to save him, tries to be a hero for him. So color, you know, it plays a part, but that's a lot because of history. And back in the days, the new modern, younger Caucasian people, they're different.
Of the incident, Mr. Johnson did not have any cigarettes in his hand or pocket.
Got no cigarettes.
The encounter was caught on body camera by Officer Matt Dages of the La Mesa Police Department.
Get the off me, bro. Because you grabbed me for it, bro. I already told you this is coming straight. You look goofy as hell, bro. Stop touching me, bro. Obviously, nobody's going nowhere. Hey, what'd I tell you? I told you I was waiting for somebody to come here. They right here, bro.
Sit down.
Oh, my God. You're tough as come. Hey, you tough as
Stop.
Hey, we don't care.
Stop.
Bro, you goofy as hell, bro. Hey, Mr. Dages, you making a big-ass deal out of nothing, Brody.
You're the one that
You making a big-ass deal out of nothing, Brody.
Sit down.
You making a big-ass deal out of nothing. You real big, though, huh?
Dude,
hey, you real big.
the one that just
hey, you real
He still kept his calm good enough. Definitely. It could have got way worse. I'm glad he didn't like push on the officer. None of that. I'm glad that he stood calm enough. This is good enough.
big.
Sit down.
Hey, you real tough.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, where was I at? Where was I at? Right there. I told you, brother, right? The came, bro.
That's fine.
The people came. I'm finna dip.
Okay.
Y'all know what's going on?
I just got here, man.
This fool is in the fucking wrong. He tried to come up on him like he's not doing shit. He's waiting for me to get back from the store, right? When I come back, instead of him just apologizing and being like, oh, you're right, I get it, he tries to grab him and choke him and put him on the fucking thing. Obviously, my friend is going to fucking put his hands back. Like, no one's going to get choked and shit, bro. This fool's in the wrong, and he could just say that and let it go. And instead, he's trying to, I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
That's his man. He just told you what's going on. How you gonna say I'm just trying to figure out what's going on after the kid just told you exactly what happened? He gave you everything that you needed to know. You should have said, "Oh, really? That's what happened." And I know, of course, you're not gonna go against the guy, but you should still have it in your head that the kid just told you that your man is bugging, you know. And they're different colors, so that should say a little something. You got the white kid sticking up for the black kid. You know what I'm saying? It means something in this situation. You should see that and be like, yo, not only that, you know, he sounds sincere. You know, they talk about, oh, I'm a human lie detector. Then why you can't detect that he's telling the truth? You know?
Bro, he's being a whole ass bro. Oh, God, and you know you're...
Okay.
I have no reason to be detained by you, bro.
Sit down.
Bro, stop.
Sit down.
Bro, you see your bro?
He said, I have no reason to be detained by you, which is explaining why he's standing. And when he went to stand, he pushed him into the concrete on his butt. Look at the female. There we go. I told you. You got to be in on it. Ooh, let me get in on it.
You've already
I want to get
put your hands on
physical.
me.
Bro, I didn't put nothing on you, bro. It's on camera, so you.
Oh, you think I can't get physical because I got a ponytail? Let me show you. You know, and like I said too, it ain't it ain't no guy girl thing. I feel just as disgusted by any female officer as I do any male officer. You know what I'm saying? Just like I feel proud of any female officer or male officer when they do the right thing. I'm going to show you a guy that did the right thing, and you're going to see how they get him in trouble for it. I couldn't believe he talked to the guy. I actually had it on the last piece that I did. On the last piece that I did about police, because it was 2 days in a row. I try to mix it up and do different varieties of topics. So, but this was 2 days in a row with the police. And the guy that I showed you, it actually has to do with him, that I'm going to show you what happens. The guy that treats him good, the police officer that treats the guy good, he gets in trouble for it. I'm going to show you. They do another story, an update.
You can check
Okay,
it.
that's
It's
fine.
all good. Hey, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Hey, look at my name. What we doing? What we doing?
Dude, I'm talking to you. Sit
I'm
down.
waiting for somebody to come. Okay. All right, bro. Tell him stop
What
touching me.
was?
Bro.
I
First of all,
just
stop
noticed
touching
you
me.
were in here,
Nah,
baby.
fuck
My
out here, bro.
bad.
Listen to me.
Bro, y'all
Okay.
hella goofy, bro.
I'm talking to you,
God
and you
bless
smacked me.
you.
Bro, nobody smacked you, bro. Where I smacked you?
You did it?
For dub
smack
love,
you.
bro.
You didn't
Where I smack you?
hit
Where I
my
smack you?
my people
All right,
love.
but why you grabbing me?
We put the segment and everything. All right, Dub Wubs. I don't know if you're still in here. We're still gonna read your comment. Justified criminal behavior is still criminal. Sovereign thugs. Yes, he's saying that even though they're the cops doing the grimy stuff, it's still grimy. It doesn't matter if they're civil servants or people with badges and guns making the mistakes, doing the slimy stuff. It's still slimy. It's still criminal, is what he's saying. Thank you, Dub Wubs. You know, and none of these people that you like, anybody that you see coming here and talk with me, these are good people. Most of the people that are come to check me in the room. So if you hear Dub Wubs say that, that's because that's what he means. You know what I'm saying? That's not him trying to say something he knows I agree with. That's him keeping it 100. Yo, Dub Wubs, thank you for pointing that out. What he said one more time is that it doesn't matter who you are. If you're the president, wrong is wrong. Criminal is criminal.
Though. Why are you grabbing me?
Because you keep trying to.
Why are you grabbing me?
Stand
Oh,
up.
Shout out to
quit talking to me,
Dub
bro. I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro. All right. Straight up. Goofy as hell, bro. Hey, no, I'm good, bro. I already know I'm good. Hey, you trying to shoot me and do some weird shit here right now, bro? You feel me? Shit finna be straight.
Let me tell you something. I don't think it's because the kid ain't articulate. I think he's just so flustered and angry that like it's not clicking how to handle it verbally. But he's still doing good as long as you don't spaz out to that degree. You good.
Bro, dumb as.
Okay.
Bro, you see what's going on though, right? Bro, for real. I'm waiting out here for my friends. I told you that. That's hey, hey, did you look my name up already, bro? Did you look? Wait, what 24 stand for too? Hey, what that stand for? Is that a gang? Is that a gang thing?
That's from Dub Wubs right
Too deep
there.
breath. Ain't no calming down, bro.
That's
Y'all
from
got
the
6 cops
horse's
for no
mouth.
reason.
Big shout out to Dub
Y'all
Wubs
goofy
right
as hell.
there.
Bro, over here talking about, hey, are you smoking weed and shit? Oh, suck my. Suck my. You bitch ass boy. You a hoe. I'm an attorney. Bro, fuck him, bro. Yeah, bro.
I ain't mad at him for letting it go like that verbally. He's hitting them with the verbal machine gun. But at the same time, what would you expect by this time he's blowing his top?
One by all these niggas out, beat your ass, nigga. Don't say
All right,
that.
so we're going to skip ahead too because, like I said, I wanted to show you a few more. So we're going to get to what happens at the end.
At least get my stuff off the front of the car, like.
Agreed to pay $125,000 to settle a lawsuit
$125,000 the kid won of our tax dollars.
over the May 2020 arrest of Amori Johnson.
So he acted like a bozo with the kid and then put $125,000 tab on us. Because we all pay taxes in my house.
Conducted by Officer Matthew Dagas. The settlement followed a video showing Dagas grabbing and pushing Johnson, leading to allegations of excessive force and wrongful arrest. Dagas was fired and later acquitted of lying on a police report. On January 26, 2020, Melissa Hughes.
Yeah, let's hear that again.
The arrest of Amori Johnson, conducted by Officer Matthew Dagas, agreed to pay $125,000 to settle a lawsuit over the May 2020 arrest of Amori Johnson, conducted by Officer Matthew Dagas. The settlement followed a video showing Dagas grabbing and pushing Johnson, leading to allegations of excessive force and wrongful arrest. Dagas was fired and later acquitted of lying on a police report. On January 26, 2020.
All right, I'm not just going to let y'all watch anything. We're going to make sure to pick and choose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go full screen again. You know what I'm saying? This way, you know what I'm saying? I like to make sure that you know, I let it lock in on me for a second and we get to talking for a second. So you seen what they did to the young black kid, and that was the first one. Oh, and the young black woman also. So let me just find the other ones that I wanted to show you. But you see how they are. I got better ones for you too. You know, I thought those made the cut. This one is actually pretty good. Yeah, yeah, I gotta see this. I got a good one for you. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna talk for a second. Then I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna have to use the bathroom for a second. So if you see me flip for a second, don't leave. Stick around. Rest in peace, Bam Margera. The kid looks like Bam Margera. He must have never seen Jackass. Well, he's gonna be the Jackass in a second. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Don't go nowhere, anybody. I'll be right back. All right, people, I'm back. I try to run as fast as possible. Okay, so let's keep this rocking and a rolling. Big Spankdog in the house. Smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the like. Big shout out to Willie D. Go check him out, Willie D Live. Big shout out to Shannon Sharp. Big shout out to my song. Big shout out to Sirius Jones, man. I just seen one of his blogs, right? He's doing the YouTube thing. And he was telling a story about when he got locked up or whatever. But big shout out to Sirius Jones. You know, that story he told, you know, is good. It was good. It was good. You know what I'm saying? And he keeps it official. You know what's crazy is that I like Math Alpha too. And I seen that they had the static. I know what it is or whatever, but it's just that they're both cool, and I know that hopefully it's a dead issue. I hope it's a dead issue. That would be what would be the best. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's love right there. No static free. Static free. Let me open this real quick. I don't even be trying to show the brand. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I keep it official because I know how YouTube is. I don't want them getting angry over nothing that light. You know what I'm saying? Because it's light, but they get mad over light stuff. So So yeah, I'll try to be respectful. You know what's crazy? Serious Jones, when he did his his blog thing or whatever, he at one point, you know how I'd be like, oh my bad YouTube, or I'd be like, oh, I forgot I wasn't supposed to say that, yo, YouTube, my bad, like stuff like that. He does it at one point. It's crazy. Remember how I talk about YouTube got us cleaning up our, you know, some people don't, some dudes, he might not even curse like that, but I'm just saying a dude like me gotta be careful because I gotta, I let a lot of F-bombs fly when I talk and not on YouTube. They're gonna I wanna get monetized. Let me get this out of here too. So, but anyway, big shout out to Serious Jones. Big shout out to Monique. Big shout out to Taraji. Big shout out to Math Hoffa. You know what's crazy? You know what? I ain't even gonna do that right now. Let's stick to the topic because there's stuff that I want to talk about, but you gotta be careful too when you talk about people. You want to make sure you got it right, and not only that, you don't want to be blowing up people, and that's just my style. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get back to talking about them boys because they need to be talked about for a long time. So I'm actually gonna show you the one about the officer who was there when the guy went to complain about getting arrested. See, they arrested this guy and his name is like Captain Audit, and they didn't know that he was one of them guys like Auditing America, like how they get down, like he goes and make sure that they're doing the right thing, that they let you access the public lobbies of government buildings, state buildings. So he's going to do his thing, and the cop says you're not being detained. So he goes, so I could go, and he leaves, and they arrest him unlawfully. So when they arrest him, they don't know how much trouble they caused. He goes down to the office with his friend, who's another guy who does audits, and they get at the guys who arrested them, and they file all the necessary paperwork, and they get the ball rolling as far as getting them in trouble. So the sergeant is coming out. He explains the situation to the sergeant and asks him if that's how he would have handled it, and he's like, nah. To make a long story short, it's a little more to it than that, but because he gives an excuse, but when they finally tell him what happened, and he understands, and then they say, would you have done it that way? He says no. So he gets into heat over that. So but then I believe they kill well, they unalived a young black man, and most likely unlawfully, allegedly unlawfully rather, and he put up a justice for such and such on his own free time. This is the sergeant. On his own free time, he's upset by what's been going on by his own. Those are his troops, and he's writing justice for the kid's name. Meanwhile, he's a sergeant of a police department. So they put him on suspension over that. That's what I'm about to show you guys right now. So get ready to tune in. All right. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to open up a second tab because I committed to that. I was actually gonna show you another guy look foolish, but we'll get to him after. I can open a second tab. I know how to utilize this a little bit better now. Let me just get to my history. All right, so I went to my history, and it was yes, good cop suspended for speaking up. Spills the beans. And remember too, the other one I told you was go check out Police Notes. That's the other channel that I showed you the other video. Right now we're headed up to the Random Patriot. All right, so we're gonna check out the Random Patriot. Thank the Random Patriot for the video and for putting it on blast, the stuff that you showed us. All right, guys, we're about to tune in. So yeah, let me share the channel now, and you guys will be watching. Right now. Right, here we go. Okay, this was the video I showed you guys yesterday. So if you want, you can refer to yesterday's video to see this arrest. This is the guy that they say is not detained, and then when he walks off, they arrest him.
That was before you told me I was detained.
Yeah, see, this is the part. I showed it yesterday. In my yesterday's live, I showed this. This is after they told him he's not detained. They're cuffing him. And they don't know that this is the guy who owns a channel named Captain Audit. So they arrest him, even though they said he wasn't detained. It's an unlawful arrest.
Intimidating me, asshole.
In
front of words. You twat.
Oh yeah, he said something real vulgar. You thought I was vulgar.
You have anything that's gonna poke, stick, and stab?
Oh,
so this is the arrest.
Yes, it is. You're under arrest.
So all the charges were dropped on Nate, but Sergeant Williams and his officers, they saw no discipline. They saw no repercussions. They
go and report them, and when they go in and report them in the police department, they run into the good cop.
Don't know your rights. They don't know their own job. They are incompetent. They are ignorant, and they saw no discipline and no repercussions, and they probably just laughed about it and continued on like it was nothing. Now, this made me mad, and this made another YouTube channel, Auditing Arkansas, mad. So him and I decided.
You're looking at the guy who got arrested, I believe. You see this man talking? You've seen the guy in the video that got arrested? He's him, you know, and they messed up, you know. Like I said, the Random Patriot, go check him out. That's who we're watching right now. Just in case I got anything confused, right now, the name of the guy we're watching is the Random Patriot. So that's all that matters. And he's telling you, check out Auditing Arkansas. So I too will promote Arkansas channel. Let me go back to the beginning. I messed up.
Don't know the YouTube channel Lackluster. Where have you been? We'll leave a link to his channel.
Okay, here you go.
They are ignorant, and they saw no discipline and no repercussions, and they probably just laughed about it and continued on like it was.
I'm gonna just let him explain from here. You guys could get the gist of it. Sometimes I have a bad habit of, you know, underestimating how intelligent you people are.
Nothing. Now, this made me mad, and this made another YouTube channel, Auditing Arkansas, mad. So him and I decided to go to Stuttgart, Arkansas, and ask some questions. And this is when I met Sergeant John Jackson. What's up? I'm in Stuttgart, Arkansas. We're here in response to
What's the name of the guy?
A video.
This is false arrest.
On no discipline, they saw no I'm in Stuttgart. So him and I decided to go to Stuttgart, Arkansas, and ask some questions. And this is when I met Sergeant John Jackson.
Sergeant John Jackson. God bless you, brother.
What's up?
Hope you getting that
Stuttgart,
money again.
Arkansas. We're here in response to
unless you got
a video that Lackluster posted of a man being arrested at his job for refusing to talk to police. Are there any officers here that we could speak with?
I'm not sure, but I can check that out for you.
The highest that's here would be awesome.
Okay, yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I have my sergeant coming up here to speak to you.
Cool, thank you.
What?
You a sergeant?
Yes, sir.
I think you were just going to talk to us.
After they go through all the stuff with the cops that, let's just call them the cops that messed up on him, the cops that treated him bad or violated his rights. You know, this is after everything is done with them. Now they're going to speak to the sergeant and tell him what happened. Well, not what happened, because I think he already knows what happened, but he tells them, would you have done it the same way? Or maybe they tell him now.
I hope you weren't busy doing something different. I just had a couple questions.
Yes, sir.
So we were just making a foot. I'm Justin, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Sergeant Jackson.
Sergeant Jackson, nice to meet you, brother. Here, I'll stand up. So we're here in reference. We're wondering about what happened with Sergeant Williams.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, where he had arrested a man named Matt, I believe. Nate, sorry. All the charges were dropped on him, but Sergeant Williams was out there making a call for service, and he didn't want to talk to him, and he ended up arresting him. You know, did he get retrained after that in any way?
That I'm not aware of. We were.
See, retrained. You know, they be making things happen. So to any of the cops that may see this and don't know that it could go down, it depends on where you at, but things could happen, especially if a person's about to get their butt chewed out because you didn't cover your own butt. They'll throw you under the bus.
For opposite shifts. So right now, he's on nights and I'm on days. So,
You don't really know what's going on with him.
well, I haven't heard about it, but you know.
Do you know, would you, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. Would you have done it the same way? Do you believe that it's okay to arrest someone that refuses to talk to police?
That'll be a kind of a comment, but unlikely. They was here for a welfare call, so
well, this is something that the public wants to know. Is that just something that Sergeant Williams does, or is that Stuttgart Police in general?
No, that's not Stuttgart Police in general.
So you wouldn't arrest someone just because they don't want to speak with an officer?
Well, therefore, me not knowing the call that he was called on, but it was a welfare check.
See, he said that's not Stuttgart police in general, which means he stuck up for the police department. But he says he wouldn't have done what the guy did, so he gets in trouble. He stuck up for the whole department, and you guys got mad at him just because he said he wouldn't have done what the guy did. How is that the wrong choice? Y'all should have been like, you know, at least you said, that's not the way we do it. That's how bad it gets.
From what I'm understanding.
Well, let's say that circumstance, would you have arrested him as well, like Sergeant Williams did?
You've seen the video, have you? I have. Have you? Yes, sir, I have. Okay.
Would you have arrested him, or what would you have done?
I mean, just me, my experience in law enforcement. Just me, if I'm going there for a welfare check, as long as I see he's okay, that's my own thing.
Right. That's what I would have done.
And this guy made sergeant in just 4 years. So you know he's got to be something good. You know what I'm saying? And intelligent, and he's about business. You know, even as a cop, he's one of the better cops, and they shoot themselves in the foot when they punish cops like this, because not only are they gonna get more lawsuits and everything, we get the worser of the cops.
I just picture what I would have done in Sergeant Williams' situation, and I would have tried to talk to him. If he doesn't want to talk to me, then I'm going to give him
a job as security or something instead after they take him off duty. So let's say it stood like that. That's one down of the good guys, and and they're actually penalizing guys that are doing it the wrong way and praising guys that are doing it the right way.
fist bump and tell him to have a better day. I'm not going to arrest him, so now he definitely wants to kill himself. You know, that just makes it worse. But okay, so
but this is how bad it gets. You're not gonna understand how, like, where this goes. I didn't understand, like, that they were gonna mess this man up so much that it was gonna lead to the interviewer going to his house and finding out that they demoted him or something like that. Watch. Not to mention the cop that this was a second incident. This is kind of important. Let me let you guys see a little bit of this.
You heard us. We met you, boy. Because he's no longer a cop. What happened?
Here you go.
I really appreciate that.
I should have
see you. So Sergeant John Jackson, I think, is the first cop I've ever seen admit he wouldn't have done what some other idiot did, which isn't a big deal. That's just called being human. But cops aren't typically human when they're on the clock. They're robots.
He said that's not how we get down.
No matter what happened, no matter what craziness went down, they can't admit I wouldn't have done the same thing there. They just have to back their brother in blue no matter what. So this is the first cop I've ever seen not do that. So 5 months goes by and I see this in my comment section. It's a comment from ex-Sergeant John Jackson because he's no longer a cop. What happened? Here's what happened. So it's just a few months back, March 2024, and there's a drug bust going on.
It wasn't just because he talked to them in the precinct. There was a second incident. That's when he ends up getting taken off duty.
In a trailer park in Stuttgart. And there's all kinds of people outside. They're watching, talking, they're videotaping. And a man named Javon Turner yells from across the street, F you and your drug dog, to one of the officers with the drug dog. Well, that's when Chief Bobo,
because he said F you and your drug dog, somebody screamed from across the street, and he tackles the guy.
From DeWitt, Arkansas. I'm not even sure why he's here because this is not in his jurisdiction. He's trying to talk to Javon. Well, a moment or two later, Officer Britton Brooks runs from across the street 30 feet away and violently spears, tackles, then arrests Javon Turner for talking. So he gets taken to jail. All kinds of charges are trumped up. No bond. You know the drill.
F you and your dog. Watch, here comes the missile. The missile. It looks like a linebacker.
On the set. Ooh!
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. They took it off camera, but he came from right there.
So after all this happens, John Jackson sees it, and then off the clock,
short.
They decide, hey, gonna do? Yeah. So, no, sir. Gonna do? Yeah. So you and
So after all this happens, John Jackson sees it, and then off the clock, he makes this Facebook
There you
post.
go. I knew I almost skipped it.
Now he's already been in trouble for talking.
So look, he does a little bull crap Facebook post.
On the set. Ooh!
You know, not bull crap because it means something. That's why he did it. He's life. You know, all he says is that justice for the kids, and he's probably locked up and because he's defeating the streets. Even if it was vulgar, the cops are vulgar too. Tell you another story. Not only did one officer lie on a report on me, another officer slapped me when I was 14. I was 4 years under the adult. I was a minor by 4 years. And I don't really stress it like that. I was having fights with big dogs when I was young. So like, you know, but still though, like, yeah, it mattered because it wasn't fair at all. You know what I'm saying? He got a gun. He's a full grown man. I was pissy drunk, and he smacked me like wow, like, you know, the smack contest that they have where they go pow, and then the other guy goes. Yeah, it was that bad. You know, it's okay. You gotta cry to laugh to keep from crying sometimes. But yeah, he slapped me like that. So like, you know, it is what it is, man. The crazy thing is that it's ran so rampant that I've gotten my taste of it. There's other incidents. I told you about the lying on the report. Literally, you know, literally changing it from 7 to 112, you know. And you could just do the math on that. It's a long time ago. I didn't really get into specifics, but the lie was that's how much it was trumped up. It was 7 and he put 112. That's 105 more than if the truth was. So I'm not gonna not say this, you know. I'm glad things are changing, you know. We all gotta change though too. Like I said, the police ain't the only ones that gotta change for the better, you know.
So after all this happens, John Jackson sees it, and then off the clock, he makes this Facebook post. Now, he's already been in trouble for talking to me.
This is what I really wanted you to see good. That's the Facebook post that they have the conniption fit about. You know, it's not that deep. That's what you stopped his money over. That's what you fired him over because he put that.
So now he's immediately suspended for speaking out against the department. So I asked him for an interview. I jump in my car and I head to Stuttgart.
He said that I violate social media policy by mentioning anything about the job. As you see, this says nothing about the job.
Yeah, technically it's not.
Yeah. I'm off the clock. I'm not on the job. I'm not at work. So I can't say free Javon Turner. It was wrong what happened and what took place that day. And I was written up and suspended before they did anything to the guy who was basically, he wasn't even supposed to be at work that day.
Brooks wasn't?
No. But his sister-in-law is the lieutenant.
Okay. All right, so look, you get the idea. Like I said, you know, I'm not gonna. The interview's long. Let me tell you something. I only showed you like 5 minutes. It's an hour long, the interview in itself, and the other 15 minutes are like you know, just like other things or whatever. But you know, like I said, I like to keep my show. So, but I appreciate the channels for their content. Like I said it mad times. The Random Patriot, go subscribe. I just subscribed myself. I just hit the thumbs up on that video. And remember too, they protect our rights, bro. That's the end of it. They ain't nothing else to say. They protect our rights. That's it. Things have changed. The video cameras, the auditing, it all matters. You know. Let me see what else. There's something else I wanted to show you. I'm gonna go back to my history. Oh, here we go, people. Check this one out. This guy is the biggest. Yo, this guy is so lame. This is the lamest one. He's the lamest po out of all of them. And the kid looks like Bam Margera from Jackass. And he's funny like Bam Margera too. May he rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm gonna show you guys right now. This is the channel. Yeah. So let me see the name of the channel. All right. The name of this channel is Dr. Insanity. Let me I'm gonna subscribe while we're live. All right. We're gonna go to Dr. Insanity's video. This one's good, people. Don't go nowhere for this one. This is hilarious. So yeah, look, this is Dr. Insanity. You're gonna see me hit subscribe. It's official. I'm gonna stay subscribed. You know, 23,000 likes. Make that 23,001. You know, I'm gonna even get my share on later. You know what I'm saying? I got you, Dr. Insanity. But for now, we're gonna show people your clip. So watch this bozo. This guy is a bozo. Anyway.
Started to get aggressive, which resulted in a heated argument and brazen display of corruption.
No, sir. Are you restricted area? It's where does it say that? Okay. Yeah, where? Okay, sir, if you don't mind, please exit. I do. That's exit, please. No, thank you. I'm only going to give you one more opportunity. And then what's going to happen? Okay.
The cop seems to be taking issue with the man filming in a public area. Filming items that are plainly visible in public is a constitutional right and should be expected in a building such as this one. The cop is also preventing him from passing into another public section of the building, and it's becoming increasingly more apparent that he's not got an issue with what he's doing, but the man himself.
Come on, sir. Please.
Excuse me.
Please. Let's exit, please.
Can I
Sir,
go?
I'm Chief Middleton. Okay. My badge number is 200.
So why are you
can please exit.
putting your hands on?
I'm going to exit you out of the building.
Okay, no, you're
okay.
not. First
I'm
of all,
not assaulting you. I'm not doing anything.
You didn't. You didn't.
No, I did not assault you.
Okay.
Ooh, this is a tough choice, but I can't go like this. I'll give up my sword. My level is still too high.
Right,
I'll get rid of all my armor.
Skip it. Give me 1 second.
I'm still too cool.
Oh, I gotta go to the regular stream. I got you right now.
Should be
My
good.
bad.
What?
Okay. No, I did not. So assault comes with any type of aggressive behavior.
No,
I grabbed your arm and did this.
You did not assault
just
me.
like
Battered
this.
me. You
Let's go.
battered me. That's unnecessary battery.
Sir, please exit our building. This is enough.
This man is completely right to refuse the cop's unlawful request. In most places, a police officer does not have the legal authority to banish individuals from an area unless it's private property, which would then be considered trespassing. The man clearly knows his rights, but this cop is about to make an even worse mistake.
I'm going to walk by now.
You're not going to walk by.
So why are you
okay?
Why are you doing this?
This is a police. I do have a body cam, and it is recorded.
So why are you touching me and over?
Sir, please don't make this something more than what it is.
I'm sure I didn't say a word to you. You came up to me and put your hands on me.
What is your agenda here?
What is my agenda?
That's right. What are you doing?
I don't need to tell you.
You say you were doing history.
That's already more information than I need to give you.
Okay, you're making this more difficult than what it is.
And so are you.
Okay.
At the very same time.
No, it's not. All right.
No, it's not.
If you don't mind, I would like for you to exit this building.
I do. I already told you that like 4 times.
You under arrest, sir?
Let me tell you something too. The kid, he's a little like snippy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he don't really get crazy. At the beginning, he's really literally just trying to go about his business and get the guy away from him. It's when the guy messes up and he got him really truly like by the throat that he starts to say, you know, now you're gonna feel the wrath, and he starts to gloat. But he don't do it until the guy acts like a supreme idiot.
Sir.
Now you're trespassing on public property.
Trespassing on public.
Yes, I gave you.
Trespassing on public property. You guys see this?
I gave you plenty of opportunities, sir.
Quite simply, this is an unlawful arrest. The cop even said he was trespassing on public property. In just 2 minutes, the cop has developed a personal vendetta against a man simply exercising his own rights, a decision he will soon regret.
I want you to think about what you're doing right now.
No, you're making things more difficult than what it is.
Think about what you're doing.
I would like for you to exit the building. Okay. But what you're doing is you don't want to exit the building. Okay?
Correct. I already told you that.
You're recording in here.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
You said you're recording for history. Your history is there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
This is the police department.
Yep.
All right?
Absolutely. So now what? Now where are we going to take this?
This is going to go on the outside.
That'll be fun for you.
And then you're going to leave.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. I'm going to step right back in as soon as you take these cups off of me, because you know you're making a mistake right now. You know you're making a mistake.
I asked you to exit and you did not exit.
This is going to be a legal search and seizure.
It's not a legal search and seizure.
Oh, why is that?
Because I don't have to search you. Because I detained you so you can get out of my building.
After the brief arrest, the police chief quickly realizes his mistake and claims he was just detaining the man to remove him from the building. But as soon as they go their separate ways, the man heads back in for round 2.
Go ahead, Ben.
We're going to lock this
Get back
building.
in there.
You got the key.
Fight for America.
Back up, please, sir.
No, thank you. For what? No, you're not.
Back up.
No, you're not.
We're not playing this. I'm not playing this with you. No, back up, sir. You can't put your foot. You cannot put your foot there to restrict
Dude,
this.
Congratulations,
Sir, please.
sir. Hey, I just want to tell you something. Congratulations, you just earned the state of South Carolina a humongous lawsuit.
Sir,
Humongous.
please.
I would suggest to you that you just let me walk by and do my business and you go about your day.
Okay.
That's what I would suggest to you. Okay?
You have the no, sir. Please exit the building.
Or what?
You're trespassing.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Please
The
exit the
reason
building.
why I'm still not in cuffs right now is because you know it's not true.
No.
The man makes another great point. There is no reason that the cop would have let him go after arresting him unless he himself knew that the man hadn't actually broken any laws. This is now solely an issue of pride, and this cop's gonna make sure his ego doesn't get bruised again.
Give me a reason on why you want to record in here. You said because of history, right?
Bro,
You said you want to record
That's
history.
already more information than I
Right? Okay, then I don't have to give you any information.
I didn't ask
Okay?
you for any. I did not once ask you for any.
Sir, if you don't mind, please exit the building.
And again, we'll go for the circular conversation. No, thank you.
Okay.
Circular
fine.
Okay, let's do it again. Let's
You
do
want a
it again,
lawsuit?
boys.
Get a lawsuit.
Let's do it again, boys.
The chief again decides to arrest the man and take him away while they wait for another officer to arrive at the scene. But just a few minutes in, he starts to realize the troubles he's gotten himself into.
And what is your purpose here within the city of New Ellerton?
Well, as of right now, I'm talking to you.
Okay. So you're talking to me.
Detained
Get him, bam.
Okay.
with handcuffs on. You're in trouble.
Okay.
And you know it.
That's fine.
And you know it.
That's fine.
Are you going to legally or illegally seize my phone right now, or can I have that?
No, you can have your phone.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
There you go.
Thanks. Now we're starting to backpedal a little bit. So are you going to take the cuffs off me? Are we going to backpedal that far?
No, I'm not going to take the cuffs off you. You're detained.
I love how you took the badge off. It's crazy.
But this is where things start to get truly insane. The cop calls up a judge from the local area to make sure he's actually allowed to arrest him for this. The moment he realizes the mess he's gotten himself into might be one of the funniest ever caught on police body cam.
I got a gentleman here in the office who wants to record.
So people, he knows.
And I've told him several times to get out of my building. He is claiming that he has the right to come in here and record.
You must have walked away with the handcuffs on.
That's sad that you do
Hilarious.
not know your own laws as a chief. As a chief, you are fucked. You are fucked, my friend. You're dismissed as well. I'm gonna walk away now.
He didn't just say that.
You're fucked, buddy.
Okay.
Stop saying
1 second.
Excuse me. Don't stop touching me.
Gotcha.
Stop touching
Okay.
me right
Well, I'd undetain him and we'll go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, undetained. Dude, you better get people here, man. Illegally detained. And look at that. The backpedaling went so far as the cuffs go.
That's right. I explained to him that he was trespassing. I no longer wanted him
Look at
recording
this.
into
The
this
use
office.
He's gonna arrest him like one more time.
ridiculous amount
Again.
of force
That's
put on
how
these cuffs.
stupid he is.
Ridiculous amount of force. Look at this. Dude, you're in trouble. You are in so much trouble, and I love it.
And that's what he was
You're in
doing.
so
He was
much
using the
trouble, and I love
phone
it.
pretty much where there was business.
You would expect these mistakes from a rookie cop, but having a judge tell you how to do your job as a chief of police is absurd.
The judge told him.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive income. Now, here's the thing. I don't own it and I don't pay any rent. It doesn't even matter where you live, even if you're in a boring little town where almost no one travels to. And if you think
Absurd. But it gets even more ridiculous when the chief arrests the man a third time for swearing, claiming it's disorderly conduct and
The
illegal
judge
inside
told
the
him
building. This
already.
is even more ridiculous than the other two false arrests. But this one goes all the way and results in the man being put into the back of a patrol car.
None of these are lawful orders, so I'm not.
How
gonna
does
listen.
this guy?
So you're under arrest for disorderly conduct. For disorderly conduct.
Use force.
Okay.
Like, let's try to.
No, I'm not going to use force.
No, I know
Okay.
you're not. I know you're not.
So if you don't mind, please have a seat
I
in the
do.
car.
Again, I do. You're fucked, buddy.
Okay, man. Have a seat.
No. Use force. Put me in there.
I'm not going to use force.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. That's why I'm going to stand right here.
This is ridiculous.
You know you are in so much deep shit right now, dude. This is why you backpedal time and time and time again. And it's all on camera.
And that's 100% fine. And that's 100% fine.
But things absolutely weren't fine for the chief. Just a few days after the incident, Chief Sean Middleton was forced to resign from the department. The reports suggest that it was related to an investigation into domestic incidents with his wife, so it's unclear if the illegal arrest was a part of it. Either way, Sean's mistakes cost him his job. But police chief
Either he was beating his wife and got fired, or he got fired over that on the low, and they were so ashamed of him doing that that they'd rather call him a wife beater than admit that he messed that up. It's three horrible choices. They're all bad. Either he messed up so bad he got fired, or he hits his wife and he got fired, or that was such an extreme screw up that they would rather say he beats his wife than admit that that was a mess up.
Michael Cecchini didn't just lose his job, but almost went to prison.
Get out of here. Go.
Yeah, look at this guy. The guy
You just committed
flashlight.
battery. You just battery.
Okay, man.
Sean's mistakes cost him his job, but Police Chief Michael Cecchini didn't just lose his
battery. You just committed battery.
On September 17th, 2000. Sean's mistakes cost him his job, but Police Chief Michael Cecchini didn't just lose his job, but almost went to prison.
Get out of here. Go. You just committed battery.
On September 17th, 2022, Sean's mistakes cost him his job, but Police Chief Michael Cecchini didn't just lose his job, but almost went to prison.
Get out of here.
Look at that.
Go. You just committed battery.
On September 17th, 2022, the Chief of Police decided.
All right, so we're gonna stop playing the videos for a second, and then I'm gonna do my little outro. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's just crazy, bro. You know, that's those are a couple of instances where you just absolutely see that they are either drunk off of power, or they're just not good people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said too, it ain't one-sided. Like, you know, I don't mess with anybody that's lame. It don't matter if you from the streets. It don't matter if you from law enforcement. You know, and to all my boys that ended up going into law enforcement, whatever it be, whether you went to the even military, you know, God bless y'all guys. I believe in y'all guys. You're the reason why I even say that there's good and bad and everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just crazy. What I'm gonna do is real quick though. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't forget nothing, because I had a couple that I wanted to show you guys, and like I literally thought about, like, I gotta show this to them because it's worth letting them see and talking about. The boys gotta clean their act up, man. It got to the point where they're talking about defund the police. A lot of people in New York, you know, they won't holler at them boys unless it's you know, their last, you know, they're absolutely desperate, and some people still won't call on them. You got to make it where, you know, we feel lucky to have you guys to you know, make things better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are supposed to be the heroes of the city, you know, and acting like that, you far from that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see my history real quick. See if there's something else. There was more. History recently added. A to Z recently added. Liked videos, important. Watch this. Shows. That's what I'm saying. This is not history. Where's just the history? Go down. I got it. I got it. Let me see. No, it's not like the other history I have. It's not videos you watch. Sure, let me see. I think I found it. Let me see. Well, I got a couple of more videos coming soon. You know, like I said, this video was good. I take pride in videos like this. You know, this is positivity to me. I'm not you don't hear me cursing out the boys and saying all this stuff, but you know, I'm letting it be known like all that's real, like you know, and stuff gotta change, you know, and but I got a couple of more things headed your way too. I still gotta give y'all the Glory Road. Let me tell you something. Glory Road, it's called A Conversation with My Heart, you know, but it's got two names. It's called Glory Road also, and we're gonna shoot that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I go through this rosacea stuff. I have like a little pimple breakout or something like that, and I'm not gonna shoot a video while I'm looking like I just had a pimple breakout or whatever. So but like I said, it's healing. So by a couple of days from now, I'm gonna get that done, and because I wanna have a blazing haircut. I want to get some new gear, and I want to shoot the video real quick, and we want to do the treatment and write out exactly what the ideas are. So when we go out there, we just knock it out real quick and give y'all something worthwhile. Until then, I know a lot of y'all that are new to my channel. There's a lot of music videos that I made. There's about a good 15 music videos there, and yeah, there's 3 videos that I made while we were in quarantine from the pandemic. And then there's like 12 or 13 official videos. My Autistic Son, Mystery, Energy, Revolutionary, Lisa Lopez. Go check them out, y'all. It's your boy Spank. You already know, man. Late night with Spank. I come on around like 1 in the morning. That's like my time slot. So God bless y'all people. I'ma holla at y'all later. 1. Oh, and go check out those people that I showed the videos from.